First one falls for him.
Well, back in the 2017 draft, John Collins went 19th overall to Atlanta, a steal late in the first round, and Collins has proven to be a valuable piece moving forward.
Both good at the line. All right, Tim and Brian, what if your my player is a big playing with Steph Curry? What would you have to bring to the table?
Be good at watching threes go in. But seriously, Blake, Steph is a creative passer. So if you have a chance at an easy hoop, be ready. Curry can thread the needle.
Yeah, offensively, I would say work on your positioning. You want to get into good spots because a lot of teams will double step. So if you get the pass, you got to be ready to make a play. And then defensively, just cover up the rim as best as you can.
And good on the second, so he makes both. To the paint. Out. Collins defending.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
Now Young. Pass to Luawu Cabarro.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
That's a big play. Big momentum builder.
Here's Allen. Bielitsa. Kicks it out to my player. Thompson. Collins defending. Thompson. Shot's good.
Just a guy who can put in difficult shots. Thompson not affected by contact.
Atlanta trailing. Pass to Capella. To the middle. Collins. And it's slammed in by Collins.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
It's Thompson with the drive. Here's my player. Rebounded by Capella. All right, let me ask you guys. You have a my player build as a big, and you're playing with all-star Klay Thompson. How's the fit?
To be blunt, and I know this is kind of like a non-answer, but you don't need to adjust your anything, really. Play your game. Thompson works with almost any teammate. He's a guy who doesn't want the spotlight or 100 shots per game. He just wants to play with guys who give their all.
It's the greatness of Klay Thompson, guys. The way he plays works with any type of big. But I would still say to move the ball and stay out of Klay's way, because all he needs is a little bit of space, and he can get you a whole lot of points. And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up evens things out.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Collins. Over my player. Second chance shot. There's the block. Wiggins with it. And he lobs it up. And my player throws it down.
Not a good rotation by the defense. Wiggins has the eye to find the open man.
And here are the Hawks. And here's John Collins outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
The more touches he gets, the more the lead grows.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yeah, signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air. Foul.
A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Clint Capella, and this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 1. Well, if you're a big man and have the honor of playing alongside Draymond Green, I'd imagine your job becomes a lot easier, right?
Well, the lob game instantly becomes a big factor, Blake. Time and time again, we've seen Draymond Green make beautiful passes for ferocious alley-oops.
Yeah, and defensively, guys, he is so disruptive. So as a fellow big, I would do whatever I could to contribute. Block shots, pick pockets, anything.
Now here's Bielitsa. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The drive by my player.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
On the wing, Steph Curry. My player. Holland's defending. And that one's good. My player.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
That shot wide open.
He's leading the way offensively. Can they ride him back into it?
To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Early eyes by Curry. He sees the play developing and knows where he wants to go with the ball.
Now here's Young. Curry covering. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Clint Capella finishing it off.
And the 6'10" Capella using his vertical well. The connection he has with his teammates is very strong. What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Here's Herter. 3-pointer Trae Young. And Allen pulls it down. After 5 straight finals, the Warriors ended up with the worst record in a miserable 2019-2020 campaign. But what could Golden State use to get back into that championship contention?
Well, starters-wise, the Warriors are set in the backcourt with a hopefully healthy backcourt of Klay Thompson and former MVP Steph Curry. So to get playing time there, you need to be a star. But this is a roster that is void of quality wings. They could really use some help there.
Yeah, and in terms of Golden State's play style, I think the ideal skill set for a future Warrior is shooting and passing. Because we know Steve Kerr is a pass-first coach, so playing iso ball or playing greedy, that's not going to work if you're trying to crack a spot in this team's rotation.
Timeout call the Hawks.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team.
This talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Gallinari can't get it to go.
Those chances, they're almost always 2 points for him. But he get enough to bother him, I guess.
Here's Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Sinks the triple.
And really, Gallinari makes that catch and shoot look so easy. He knew he was ready to put up the shot as soon as the ball touched his hands.
And he gets it to go.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
The move across the bay from Oakland to San Francisco did not go according to plan for Golden State. It was really just a lost year for the Warriors.
Yeah, I guess they can't make the finals every year, but seriously, what a frustrating season. Klay Thompson had that ACL injury suffered during the 2019 finals. He never got to play. Steph Curry with that hand injury early in the season. He barely played. Just about everything went wrong for the Warriors.
And the one silver lining in the Warriors situation, Tim, after those 5 straight finals and all those heavy playoff minutes that Steph and Klay were involved in, they got to rest. They got to recoup. And now, I think they're going to be even hungrier going into this season.
Some nice work in the paint. He has really established himself inside.
Here's Gallinari. Allen with the block. Inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
They come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Gallinari. Here's Wiggins. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Back to Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Here's Gallinari. Out to the wing. Tries again. Lots of room. And that one off the back rim and in.
The assist.
More often than not, if Gallinari's going to beat you, he's going to do it with a jump shot.
Outside Poole. To the middle. Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
It's his first personal foul.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I know Draymond thinks he should get...
Now into the
Trips to the
line.
line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the Hawks, John Collins. At the line for 1.
The Warriors with the lead. Thompson outside. Pass to my player. Now Payton, guarded by Young. Allen in the post. Collins there. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Luawu Cabarro. Defended by Bielitsa. Down low. And Allen with the dunk.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Great find that time.
Here's Herter. Young, pass to Capella. And here's Collins. And it's slammed in by Collins.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. Shooting it so efficiently.
Thompson outside to the inside. And stolen by Collins. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Assisted by
Sharp steal and the run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams to pull away. Maybe that will be a springboard.
Maybe it'll inspire them.
I think it could inspire them. I mean, a dunk like that, coming off a great defensive play, has to build them some momentum.
Capella. And Capella with the dunk.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Yep, that one goes. And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Luawu Cabarro. Collins to the middle. Here's Capella. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Allen with the block. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. On defense, the Warriors. Packed on the shot, and he'll head to the line.
Well, there's the assertiveness of Clint Capella, and when he's playing with passion inside, it forces the defense to act.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second.
Born in Switzerland, Clint Capella has had quite the journey to NBA stardom. Starting his pro career in France, he ended up being a late first-round pick in 2014.
What a pass. He lays it in with the circus move.
Silky smooth.
So sweet.
He could have messed that up trying to go for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And Collins slams it home.
The creativity from Collins. Some of the dunks he pulls off are just insane.
Inside, here's Allen. Pass to Thompson. Back to Allen. Nice D there from Collins. Right now, a close game for San Francisco. Here's Herter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Payton inside, guarded by Young. Payton, that's good.
You see the vision from Thompson. When you've been surrounded by superstars like Clay has, you learn to keep your eyes up.
Here's Collins, and Collins throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there.
He might be sensing that this is a critical time in the game, guys.
Allen in the... Oh, that's dirty!
Well, playmaking is one area of the game where Klay Thompson continues to develop, trying to go from good to elite.
Here's Herter. And he's going up for the hoop here. And it's John Collins with the jam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. Collins finishes with an exclamation point.
And they pick up two.
His efficient scoring, a nice lift to their offense tonight.
Pass to Capella. Herter. He's covered by Thompson. Then kick out to Collins. To the inside. Here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
High player with the block. And they'll keep possession. The open shot, Collins. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And the Hawks, another three.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and he's heating up.
Down low. And Allen with the dunk.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Atlanta with the ball. Poked loose. Stolen by Payton. To the inside. My player again.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if you can stop it.
Here's Herter. Outside Collins. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. It's over Allen. And it's Collins missing. The Warriors leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into the game like this.
Ouch! That is definitely an emphasis jam, a big apostrophe or exclamation point or maybe even question mark.
Maybe a semicolon?
Something, I don't know.
Man, all that grammar, you guys are making my head spin. But look, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team.
And the three ball is good.
This quarter has brought out the best in him. There's no other way to put it. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. Outside Collins. Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Collins. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
He's certainly doing his part, trying to battle back into it.
Here's Allen. That one doesn't drop. Nice D there from Collins. Here's Luwawu Cabarro. Yes, and it's Young with the assist that time.
Free ball.
And it's all knotted up.
Yet another three for him. Once we hit the second quarter, the threes started falling for him like raindrops.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And even with so much time left on the clock, they have to make sure they get this call right.
And every little play can make a difference. You've got to get all the calls right when you can.
And Brian, how many games have you seen that are, decided by one basket?
And the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket. So no change on the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And here at the halfway point, how would you evaluate my player's game this far?
Well, MP started to get into a nice rhythm. You knew this could be a long night for the D, and that is at least half true so far.
Hey, when you start rolling, the confidence grows. Everything becomes easier. The defense has to find a way to disrupt his flow if they want to slow him down in the second half.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Luwawu Cabarro. High player with the block. Now here's Peyton. He's covered closely, and it's Allen with the jam.
And he shows us why the breakaway rim was invented.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Be careful.
Great dunk and a great game we've got here.
And it's Clint Capella finishing it off.
On fire tonight. Capella's scoring numbers can kind of come out of nowhere sometimes. A lot of dunks, lay-ins, putbacks.
Inside, Allen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
High player with the block. But they get it back. Count the basket.
John Collins.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Wiggins outside. Allen hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
They've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
And their first miss of the second half. They come out strong.
To the left side wing. Here's Capella. And it's Clint Capella. the jam.
Displaying every... bit of explosiveness inside.